grade 1. No, we are now going to our MAPE, okay? Our schedule will be on Monday we'll have our music, Tuesday we have our art, and Wednesday we have our PE, and Thursday we have our computer. Now let's have our music first because we have it all in one. In our music, we're gonna study texture, thinness, and thickness in music. But before that, we will sing a very known song entitled Row, Row, Row Your Boat. Are you ready? Of course you're ready. Row, row, row your boat gently down the stream. Merrily, 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 life is but a dream. One more. Row, row, row your boat gently down the stream. Merrily, 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 life is but a dream. Very good. Now, on page 97, we have here layers of sound. We have two, thin layer and thick layer. Music is made up of different layers of sound and we call that texture. Everybody say texture. Very good. Texture or layers of sound can be described as thin or thick. Okay? These layers of sound may come from musical instruments or different voices. When you strum or play the guitar, you create a thin of layer or sound or thin texture. Okay? When you sing alone, that's the time you produce thin layer of sound. And you produces sound. Now thick layer. You sang Row, Row, Row Your Boat by group or by parts when two or more people sing or two or three different parts, the music has a thick layer of sound. Okay? When I sing Row, Row, Row Your Boat by myself, I produce thin layer of sound. But if you are here and we will all sing, we sing together, we will produce thick layer of sound. Yes, thin layer and thick layer. Thin layer, only one person singing, and thick layer, many. Okay, there are many persons, two or more singing of two or more different parts. Please open your book at page 98. A. Knowledge. Identify the texture of a music being described. Write thin. What are you gonna write? Thin. Okay? You write thin or thick on the answer line. Number 1. A song is sung in two or more parts. What is that? Thin or thick? Okay? Write it down. Number 2. A music is performed using two or more instruments. What is that? Thin or thick? Two or more. Write down your answer. Number 3. The child plays flute alone. Okay? The child plays flute alone. What is that? Thin or thick? Okay? Write your answer here on the answer line. Number 4. The class sings together in one voice in unison. What is that? Thin or thick? Thin or thick? Write down. And last, number 5, a song is sung alone. A song is sung alone. Thin or thick? Write down your answer. Thank you so much, grade 1. That is all for our music. Welcome back, grade 1, and we are now in our art. In our art, we are going to tackle three-dimensional art or 3D dimensional art. But first, let us identify 2D art or two-dimensional art. Let's have it here. These pictures, can you see this? All right, this one. These pictures and some pictures in Takeoff are examples of 2D or two-dimensional art because 2D artworks are flat. They are just flat. They only have two sides. How many sides? Two. The front and the back. Okay? How many sides? Two. The front and the back. That is why we call it 2D artwork or 2D art. They only have two sides, the front and the back, and the paintings, drawings, and prints that you made in your past lessons are all 2D artworks. They only have length and width, okay? Length and width, only two. Now, how about the 3D or three-dimensional art? Three-dimensional or 3D artworks are not flat, okay? The 2D is flat, but the 3D is not flat. You can hold or touch them. Some others, you can turn them around. They have top, bottom, front, back, and sides. All right? Sculptures, clay art, statues, pottery, and ceramics are some common forms of 3D. And I have here some examples, and you can find it on page 192. You have it here. Okay. Here. They have top, bottom, back, front, and sides. And you can actually hold them. You can turn them around. Okay? So that's it. Now, how do you look at things and people around you? Here, two-dimensional or 2D artworks have only two-dimensional length and width. Okay? How many? Two. Length and width. They are flat. Okay? The 2D artworks are flat. They can be drawn on paper or cloth. While 3D dimensional or 3D artworks have three dimensions. We have length, width, and depth. They have a front, back, top, bottom, and sides, and you can turn them, okay? And some materials that can be used to create three-dimensional artworks are clay, wood, bamboo, paper, clipboard, and any found materials, okay? Now, I want you to open your book on page 193. On page 193, a knowledge. Write the word that will complete each sentence. Number 1. Okay? I hope you are with me. Listen carefully, okay? Number 1. Two-dimensional artworks are blank. Okay? Two-dimensional artworks are blank. Oh, I mentioned that a while ago. Write your answer. And number 2. Number 2, three-dimensional artworks have length, blank, and depth. Okay? Again, three-dimensional artworks have length, blank, and depth. Okay? Answer now. put your answer here in the blank. Okay? Next number 3. Dang, 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 dang. Paintings, blank, and prints are 2D artworks. Okay? Again, paintings, blank, and prints are 2D artworks. Okay, is the blank. Okay, if you listen carefully, you can answer it, and you can also find it here. Okay, just read. So that is all for our art. Thank you so much. Okay, now let's proceed to PE, your favorite, but sad you're not here, so we cannot play. Okay? And moving with objects. Okay? Where is the boy or girl in relation to the object or objects? Encircle the correct answer. Between, outside, in front, behind, over, around. Okay? Encircle. Is the boy between or outside? Is the girl in front or behind? Is the girl over or around? Study the movement of the children in relation to an object or objects. First one, we have here, Darla is inside the hoop. Where is Darla? Inside the hoop. Next, Paul and Jim are running around the circle. They are running where? Around the circle. Next one is Peter and Ben are crawling under the table. Where are they crawling? Under the table. Next, we have here Nana is under the rope. Where is Nana? Under the rope. Jonas is on the skateboard. Where is Jonas? On the skateboard. Next here, children raise their hands above their heads. Where did they raise their hands? Above their heads. Now you can create patterns when you perform locomotor movements with objects. Now look at these pictures. This one. Observe. And also this one. Okay? As a review, the words or the prepositions we use are inside, around, under, on, and above. Okay? Okay. For your activity, please open your book on page 300. Here, knowledge. Color the circle of the correct movement shown in each picture. Use your red crayon. What are you going to use? Red crayon. Number 1. Hopping in between or hopping beside. Color. Number 2. Skipping around or skipping over. Again, skipping around or skipping over. Here on number 3, jumping under or jumping over. Color, jumping under or jumping over. Number 4, jumping forward or jumping sideward. Look at the picture. Jumping forward or jumping sideward. Last number, sliding outside or sliding inside. Thank you so much, grade 1, and that is all for our PE.